Hello everyone, and welcome back to my American Girl channel. Today I have a really exciting video, which is actually a request from one of you guys, which is who would be my dream girl of the year. So basically, if I could create any girl of the year, what would she be like? So I decided to accept that request, and that is what this video is about today. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to be notified when I have new uploads. I upload usually around once a week. I try to post more than that, but I'm kind of busy. But if you want to be up to date with all of my doll purchases, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I do take pictures of my dolls over there. So if you want to be up to date with what I got, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description box below. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about my dream girl of the year. Just as a disclaimer, this is based on what I think would be the perfect doll for me. I am not considering whether or not I think this doll will be popular. I'm not worried about sales or how much money I think American Girl could make off of this character. This is purely if American Girl just came up and approached me and said, hey, you have to be in charge of making the new girl of the year. It's all up to you. Just make whatever makes you feel happy and we will do it. Now I could make another video talking about a girl of the year that I think would be really popular or really important or really informative or just really what American Girl needs. This is purely just if we lived in a fantasy world where I get to control everything, this is what it would be. But anyways, enough talking and enough disclaimers. I think you all understand what I'm trying to say. Let's get into my dream girl of the year. So very first, really super boring name, Sophia, because, you know, my name is Sophia, and if American Girl ever released a character named Sophia, regardless of what her backstory was, I probably would buy her just because we share the same name. So her full name would be Sophia Harrington, and I named her Harrington not because it's my last name, it completely sounds nothing like my last name, but because I think it sounds cool. I saw someone the other day at my work had that last name, and I was like, that's a really good last name. Basically, her story is gonna be a theater kid who wants to play Dorothy in a school play, but she gets cast as the Wicked Witch of the West, and she must learn to be a team player and to work as a team and not necessarily be focused on yourself all the time. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I am a huge theater nerd. I always have been. I love theater so much. I love musicals. And definitely when I was in school, theater and musical theater and being in plays, being in school plays was a big important part of my life, and I learned a lot of lessons through doing that. And one of the lessons that I feel like a lot of people who have done theater in like high school or middle school or elementary school, you learn very quickly that you probably won't get the role that you want. You're probably not going to get the lead. In theater, we have this phrase that there is no such thing as small roles, only small actors, meaning that when you're in a play, even if you have one or two lines, you are still important for telling the story, and you can still be a very entertaining character to the audience. I have been in some plays where I haven't been the lead character, and people have come up to me and said that they found my character hilarious, or they really liked my character, or they thought I was really good, even though I wasn't one of the main characters. And I feel like that's just a really important lesson to learn when you're a young person. Now, moving on to her looks, I really want a girl of the year who has glasses or an additional like historical character or any character that has glasses. Now, I know we have Molly, but the thing is that so many people wear glasses. I bet you so many people watching this video have glasses, and if you think about it, if you think about all the people in your life, how many of them have glasses? It's a very common thing, and yet you very rarely see it in dolls, which is so frustrating. Now, I know some people say, oh, it's because of little pieces and you lose them, but I really think that by not having glasses on characters in children's media has a great impact on how children who have glasses feel about themselves. Because if you're not seeing yourself represented, personally, for growing up and recently, I thought, oh, am I ugly because I wear glasses? Am I not as pretty if I wear glasses? Which is a really upsetting thing to think about it, and I couldn't imagine being a kid wearing glasses. Like, I was in middle school when I got my glasses, and just never seeing yourself represented is really upsetting. And I understand why American Girl doesn't release a second historical character with glasses, because even though glasses were not easily available, but they were available for a lot of American history, they do all look very similar to Molly's glasses, so I understand why they don't have another historical with glasses, but I don't understand why none of the Girl of the Years have glasses. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I gave her brown hair. It doesn't have to be exactly this wig. It can be shorter brown hair. It can be longer, or it can be straight. But I just chose brown hair because I think for the idea of Dorothy, it would make a lot more sense if she had brown hair, so she could realistically believe that she could play Dorothy, and the audience as reading the book could believe that she would get cast as Dorothy because she looks like she would play Dorothy from like the movie, even though I have seen people who are blonde play Dorothy. So she would have a jean jacket, and I'm thinking a shirt that says something like I have rehearsal, or Broadway bound, or something related to music or singing, just any cute little phrase related to musical theater. I was thinking also black jeans and some colorful flats. But of course, if American Girl was actually going to make this, this outfit might be fine. I don't know. It would be up to American Girl. I'm not too particular on how the meet outfit looks, to be honest. For her accessories, it would be a bag, like a duffel bag or like an athletic bag that would say something like Broadway bound, or I have rehearsal, or maybe just music notes and like a comedy and tragedy mask, which is associated with theater. It's usually a symbol used for theater, is the two masks. Also in the accessories, I would love to include dance shoes, or sometimes what they're referred to as character shoes. So these are basically shoes that you can dance in, which are very basic and they go with everything, and it's really good when you're in theater because costume departments might not have shoes that are comfortable to dance in, or that might not fit your feet. So most people are expected to have these shoes. Now I know this is a high school play, and she would not be expected to have these. Oh, not necessarily in high school. I said high school by accident, but I mean like elementary school, middle school, high school. You're definitely not expected to have character shoes. You're only really expected to have them if you are a professional or if you are going to theater school. But I think it would be really cool just to have shoes that would be good for that. Also include sheet music, a script, a student card, because I honestly think they're really cool. Like when McKenna had like a little card with a photo ID, I thought that was so cute. So I would just think that would be cute to have with the accessories. So next, I was thinking for her pet to have a goldfish. Now I did select on the Create Your Own website this gerbil hamster thing, because I thought it was the closest looking thing to a goldfish. Because on the Create Your Own website, there is no option for a goldfish. Even though I think a goldfish would be cool and really unique, you could give it like a little bowl, and I think if they could somehow attach the fish so it could like move when you pick up the bowl, that would be really cool. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking of the Littlest Pet Shop like goldfish thing, like that would be cute. For her collection, I was thinking of having a stage with curtains with lights and seating, similar to Molly's stage, but since Molly is retired and you can't get any of her accessories, you can't get the stage at all, so I think it would be about time that American Girl could release a little stage for the Girl of the Year. I think it would be a really smart idea. Also in her collection, I think that they could have a Dorothy and a witch costume. Maybe you could buy a combo with both of the outfits in them. However, I don't know if American Girl could get the rights to Wizard of Oz, so that's why I don't know if this is completely realistic. I also think it would be really cool if they had a dance outfit, so something more like exercise wear for rehearsals. Next, there could be a choir outfit, which is like a fancy night for when you're performing a more like when you're performing in choir, you normally wear like a black dress for more fancy occasions, and I think that just having like a black dress with some nice shoes and maybe like a pearl necklace or something like that, just a nice like performance outfit would be really nice. Vanity set with lights around it like they have on Broadway. Like it was very trendy a few years ago to have these lights around this vanity, and now as I'm saying it, I remember that Tenny, I think, had something very similar. But if they could release something that's similar to that but different enough, that would be absolutely perfect. And with that set, I would like some little pieces of stage makeup, like pretend stage makeup, and maybe a bouquet of flowers. So that would be my dream girl of the year. Make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what would be your dream girl of the year. And also, if you want to make your own version of this video, make sure to please let me know either on Instagram or in the comment section below, because I would love to watch what you would want the next girl of the year to be. And also leave a comment down below. Do you think that this girl of the year is pretty realistic? Do you think American Girl would do a theater kid girl of the year? And do not forget to follow my Instagram. And I will see you guys next week with another American Girl related video.